Hello students, in the last lecture we had already started with the new chapter, that was the database concepts. In that we have already studied about how to create the table. Now we will, in this chapter, in this lecture, we are going to study the different data types which are used in base. So we are going to study which are the data types that are used in a base. So the data types available in a base are mostly divided into three types. Okay, the alphanumeric or the numeric, then is the calendar, that is date and time, and the binary type. So these are the three main categories in which the data types are divided in which the data types are divided in base. Okay, so now we will study what are the different data types in it. The first data type used is tiny integer. What is the use of tiny integer? If you want to store any small integer value, then that small integer value can be stored in the data type tiny integer. What is the data type? How it is written? Tiny int, integer for int stands for integer. So this is the first data type that is used is tiny int, which stores the which stores the small integer value. The second is big int. Now big int is nothing but it is used to store the big integer, which is this type of data type is rarely used. Mostly we use the tiny int data type. This big int data type is rarely used in our database creation, but it is used when any whole number hopping has been created, in which you have to store a big integer. At that time this data type is used, which is this data type, that is big int. The next is the image. The next type of data is image, which is the next data type, image, which is used for storing the image. Now long var binary, this is the data type for image, which is used to store an image. So what is the data type? Big int is used to store the big integer value. A small tiny integer is used to store the small integer value, whereas image is a data type which is used to store the image. The next is the binary. Now in binary we have whether it is a variable binary or fixed binary. So there are two data types for binary. One is binary in variable and one is binary in fixed. So now what is variable binary? It means the length, whatever the length of the data is, that length of data is variable. We do not have a fixed amount of length defined for a particular variable. So if we are using binary of varchar binary, in that the binary information will be stored of variable length. So there will be difference in length of the data stored if we are using var binary. Whereas in fixed binary there is a fixed length of data assigned. So whatever the data is stored, that data will be stored in a fixed amount of length. Okay, the next is the memo. Now what is the use of memo? The memo data type is mostly used when you want to write a long text or you want to write any article in which you are writing the description information of a particular information. Then that information is stored in the memo data type. So what is the use of memo data type? Memo data type is used to store the descriptive information. It may be any type of article or any type of large text in which the data is stored. So the data type used is memo. The next data type is text. Now what is the use of text? By using the text data type, you can store a fixed size text in your database. If you want to store a fixed size text in your database, at that time you will use the data type text. The next data type is number. Now what is the use of this number data type? There are different data types used for number description. One is number for numeric. If you have the decimal number, for that you will use the data type as decimal. If you have if you are writing a commonly data type, you are not specified whether it is a number or decimal or integer or fraction. At that time the commonly used data type for some of the integer will be int. Okay, so that there are different data types. The first is the number. This number data type is used for the numeric value, that is a number which doesn't have any decimal point. A number with or without decimal point uses this data type. But what will happen by using this new number data type, your base will display us the original length of the data type, and it will allow us to set the decimal point after the places where you need, so that your value in the table is accurate. Okay, to obtain the accuracy, that base converts your original numeric with into decimal form. So the meaning of data type number and decimal is similar little bit. Just you'll have to remember, in this data type it will store a number with or without decimal point. Okay, but as we are using the base data type, what will happen, the base will describe the original length, and it will allow us to set a decimal place after the decimal point, in which you will view the design in you will view the table design. In that you all can see the accuracy will be required if you place the decimal digit. Okay, the next data type is integer. This integer data type is mostly used to show the common data types which are used, that are stored by using this integer. The next is small int. Now small int is also used to store the integer value, whereas float is used to store a number with floating value, that is a number with a decimal point is stored by using the data type float. Next is real or double. Real or double, it is used when you have the appropriate result required for a particular number which has or which does not have a decimal point. For that you can use real or double. Now text varchar, it is used to, this type of data type is used for variable length of your text. So variable size text can be defined or can be stored in text varchar. Whereas text varchar ignore case, this is the insensitive version of your case, in which you all can ignore the lowercase or uppercase, and this type of data type is used. It means when you are writing the text, if your text is not in uppercase or lowercase, if there is mismatch in case, then this type, by using this type of data type, this is insensitive, so it may get converted. If you are using a boolean data type, that is if you want to display the yes no value or 0 1 value, then at that time you will use the boolean type of data. Next is date. If you want to store the date of any person in the form of mmDDYY, then at that time you will use the data type as date. Next data type is time. This data type is used to store the value of your time in hours, minutes and second. If you want to store the time in format hours, minute and second, at that time you will use time. Date time, this will be used to store your date as well as the time. And the last data type is other, in which you can store any other object which you want to store in your table. Okay, so these are the different data types. You'll have to remember just which data type is used for what. In fill in the blanks it may be asked. Okay, so tiny integer is used to store the small integer value, whereas big int is used for storing the big integer value. This big int is very rarely used. Next, image is a data type in which you all can store the image. Binary, varchar and fixed. If you store the binary information in variable length size, then you will use binary varchar var. If you have a fixed length of binary data near you, then that can be stored in binary fixed. Next is the memo. In memo you all can have the descriptive information of the data which is stored. It may be any type of text or any type of article which is stored in your database. Next is text, in which you will store the fixed amount or the fixed size of data. In numeric or decimal, you will have a number stored which will have or may not have a decimal point. But as you are using a base data type, what will happen, the original length of your number will be calculated, and then it will allow you to set a decimal point after the view of the design of your table. Okay, the next is integer. If you want to store any integer value, then you all can store by this. The real, then float. If you have any decimal point number or any fractional number, then that can be stored in the float. In real, you all can store a number with or without the decimal point when you will need the appropriate result at that time. In text varchar, you all can store a variable size text, and whereas in ignore case, what will happen, the length will be variable but the case will be ignored. Whether you write it in uppercase or lowercase, if that case will be insensitive in that case. If you want to write any boolean data type, that is yes, no or 0, 1, then you can use the boolean data type. If you want to store the date in the form MMDDYY, then at that time you will need to use the data type as date. If you want to store the time in the format as minutes and second, at that time you will need to use the data type as time. So this was some of the data types which are used for storing your value in your database. So now next is how to create a table in the database. So the next point which we are going to study is creation of table in the database. For creating any table in the database, you all will need to follow some of the steps. The first step is, first of all, you all will need to open your database. We have already seen how to open a database, and then from when you will open the database, you all can see this blank window we have already studied. This is your screen. When you will open the screen, you will have to click left click on this. In the left panel, you will have to click on tables. This we have seen already in the previous lecture. So now what you will have to do, in the left pane you will have to click on tables. Okay, when you will click on tables, then you all can see, we will do it practically, but when you will click on tables, then on the right pane you all can see the different options related to your table. From that you all have to select on create table in design view. Okay, which option you all will need to select, create table in design view. Then there will be a screen which will appear on your window, in which you will have to type your field name. Okay, what will be your field name? Field name means it will be having the data type as text. So in that you all will write the description of your field name. Okay, after that, next what you will have to do, after writing the field name, you will have to select the field type, means the type of data to be stored. Okay, what type of data will be stored in that, with the data type, that selection must be done. Then after that, in that you will have to write the description about the particular field. The column next to the field type is the column of description, in which you all will need to write the description of the field, and in the bottom you all can see the field properties. That field properties should be done or should be selected to yes for entry. Okay, when you will select it yes, then you can do the entry required for the particular property. In this way, this is the step for creating data type. By default, the data type which is used is the numeric field value. Okay, so the by default data type uses the numeric data type, which will set the decimal point also. Okay, then at the last, when you will create the table, you will have to click on the save icon, and when you will click on save, you will have to give the name for your icon, and then whatever table you have created, that table will be assigned the name, and that table will be saved. See, this is how you will have to create. Okay, when you will click on tables, at the right I had said you, then what will appear, there will be different options. From that you will have to select on create table option in design view. Okay, in design view you will have to write the field name, field type, description and all. So I have taken here fields, roll number, name, city and mobile number. Okay, so these were the 4 fields which I have taken. For roll number, I have used the field name as RNO. This is you all can write any shortcut name, or you all can assign the name according to your choice. This is for the roll number. Second is for field name of name, that is NM. NM is used for name. Again it is having the data type as text. Okay, because the name, whatever name we are entering, that name will be entered in the form of letters, so it will be not of fixed length, it will be variable. So text varchar. Then is city, that is city, which field name is given for city in database city, and it is again with the data type of varchar. Varchar means the size of this data type is again not fixed, it is variable. And last is the mobile number, for that again it is given as variable. So see, this is the field property. You all can see this window, down window. In this you all have to set the field properties. Okay, then first you all have to set this entry required. For that you all have to do it yes. When you will click on that yes icon, when you will click on this yes icon, you all can see the by default length, by default value, and example will be shown in your field properties. In this way, this is how you will create a particular table. Okay, so a particular database will require number of tables depending upon the data type and its functions. You all will need to create table. So have you all got it, how to create the table? Now next is after creating of table, now next point is you all have created a table which is empty, which doesn't contains any value or any record in the table. Now if I want to add a record to the existing table, how will I do it? Next, in the next point we will study how to insert a record in the table. Okay, now there are again some steps for inserting records in the table. The first step is again for inserting the records in the table, you will need to open the database. From the left pane again you will click on the tables icon, and then you will in the right you can see you will need to double click at the bottom in which the name of your table is to be inserted. Here at the right of the corner, here you all will get to insert the name of your table, and then a window will appear in which you will have to type the data under the each field. Okay, each field के अंदर आपको क्या करना पड़ता है, रिकॉर्ड राइट करना पड़ता है, और एट अ टाइम कंप्लीट वन रिकॉर्ड आपको फिल करना पड़ता है. उसके बाद ही आप सेकेंड रिकॉर्ड ऐड कर सकते हो. ऐसे नहीं कि पहले मैं सब रोल नंबर ऐड करूँगी फिर बाद में नेम. यू विल हैव टू फिल द रिकॉर्ड in a complete one row. First you will have to complete the one record, and next you will have to move in the other record. Then you can click on the edit data mode to edit any changes if you want to do in your existing database while inserting, and then you will have to click on the yes icon. So this will be the window when you will insert the value. See, we had already created a table with roll number, name, सिटी एंड मोबाइल नंबर. ओके, क्रिएटिंग अ टेबल में हमने देखा था कि हमने एक टेबल क्रिएट किए थे विथ 4 फील्ड्स. वन वाज रोल नंबर, नेम, सिटी एंड मोबाइल नंबर. तो उसमें मैं क्या कर रही थी, वैल्यू इंसर्ट कर रही थी. तो वैल्यू इंसर्ट करने के लिए राइट पेन के बॉटम में हमें डबल क्लिक करना रहता है. फिर उसमें हमें फील्ड नेम टेबल का जो भी रहेगा वो देना है. फिर ये ओपन होगा तो ईच रिकॉर्ड हमें सिक्वेंसली फिल अप करना है. तो यहाँ पे मैंने क्या किया है, फर्स्ट रिकॉर्ड इज रोल नंबर 101, नेम असाइन किया है, सिटी असाइन किया है, मोबाइल नंबर असाइन नहीं हुआ है. ठीक है, ऐसे मैंने क्या किया है, सिर्फ नेम, रोल नंबर और सिटी नेम ऐड किया है. एंड इन दिस वे आई हैव इंसर्टेड द सम ऑफ द रिकॉर्ड्स इन दिस टेबल. Okay, if I want to edit, I want to insert any value for a particular record, I can do it if I am having that record open in the edited mode. तो ये हम practically देखेंगे how to do it in edited mode. Now next is after inserting of data, the next point comes is if I want to delete any of the record, then how will I delete? Next is editing, sorry, not deleting. We will see first what is editing and then we will see on delete. Simple for delete, if you want to delete, the steps required for deleting any record is you will need to double click on the table from which you will have to delete the record. जिसमें से आपको रिकॉर्ड डिलीट करना है उसके ऊपर आपको क्या करना पड़ेगा, डबल क्लिक करना है. फिर एडिट मेनू के अंदर डिलीट रिकॉर्ड ऑप्शन है. डिलीट रिकॉर्ड ऑप्शन के ऊपर क्लिक करोगे तो आपका जो भी डेटा वो पर्टिकुलर टेबल में स्टोर है, दैट डेटा विल गेट डिलीटेड परमानेंटली. This is how you will delete a particular record from your database or from your table if that record is not longer required. एक बार अगर डिलीट किया गया है तो वो हमें रिकॉर्ड फिर से मिलने वाला नहीं है, तो यू ऑल शुड बी श्योर दैट दैट डेटा इज नॉट एनी मोर रिक्वायर्ड एंड देन यू ऑल कैन डिलीट इट. Next is how to edit a record in the table. For editing, you all can click on that required table on which you all have to perform your editing option, and then you all have to click on the edit data icon, in which you will have to click on edit mode, and then you all can make the required changes and again save your data. In this way, you all can save the data in your table. So these were the different functions which were performed on your table, in which we have seen how to create a table, how to insert a value in the table, how to edit the values or records in the table, and how to delete a table. So these were the different points which we have seen under the table creation. Okay, now you all have understood how to create a table, how to insert a value in the table, how to edit a particular value in the table, and how to delete a record from the table. Now next comes is the query performance, how to perform the query on the table in the database. Okay, now what is query creation, what is the use of query, why queries are written, how to write the queries. These are some of the questions which arise in our mind. So now first, what is query? Query is nothing but it is a type of question which is asked within your database. Okay, for database you all can ask any question and that answer will be given by your database. That is nothing but your query. So query is nothing but it is a subset of your data in which is consisting of number of tables. Okay, in your database there is a huge amount of data. The subsets of that data is being created in the form of tables, and query helps you to display that subset of data. Okay, so mostly query is used to retrieve any value or any record from your table. तो अगर हमें पर्टिकुलर वैल्यू फेच आउट करनी है डेटाबेस में से या पर्टिकुलर टेबल में से, तो वो पूरा टेबल अगर मैं व्यू करूँगी तो उसमें मेरा टाइम वेस्ट होगा. टू अवॉइड दिस टाइम वेस्टेज हम क्या करते हैं, क्यूरी परफॉर्म करते हैं. अगर हम क्यूरी परफॉर्म करते हैं तो हमें जो भी डेटा चाहिए है, रिजल्ट वैल्यू चाहिए, दैट डेटा विल बी रिट्राइव्ड विद इन फ्यू सेकेंड्स विथ करेक्ट वैल्यू. सो व्हाट इज़ द मेन यूज़ ऑफ क्यूरी. क्यूरी का मेन यूज़ क्या है कि क्यूरी क्या करती है कि डेटाबेस में से अगर हमें पर्टिकुलर डेटा या फिर पर्टिकुलर रिकॉर्ड की वैल्यू रिट्राइव करनी है तो वो हम इजीली कर सकते हैं बाय यूजिंग दिस क्यूरी. So query is used to fetch or retrieve any value or any record from the database. So this is what about the query. Now next we will see how what are the different steps for creating a query by using the wizard. Okay, by using the window of query, how to create the query for a particular record display, that we are going to study. This when we will do it practically you all will understand it in detail, but now just you all have to keep in mind the different steps which we will be following for creating a query by using the wizard. So in next lecture we will study how to create a query and how to have the different relationships shown by using the query and fetch or retrieve a particular record from the database. So thank you.